estamos aquí ya. Estamos aquí bien terminando villa. Ok, ya estamos aquí hablando con este hombre.
Our preparations are almost complete. It is almost time to attack the Ice Palace.
The Ice Palace? And you found some other lunatics to help you?
It's the only way to stop the hybrid from conquering Magalan.
Yeah. Or it's a way to piss him off so he decides to come out fighting and kill everything that moves. But until then, maybe I'll come and watch him take you apart. Have fun out there. I know I will.
Tú no me vas a decirle nada, calla. Que tu hermano.
Everything okay with us?
Butterflies and honey.
Vale, no me va a decir nada. Claro, ¿qué me va a decir? ¿Y por qué esto me cambia el color aquí y allá? ¿A dónde tenemos que ir entonces? Ah, sí. El último vuelo. Aquí. Tengo que hacer el último vuelo antes. Ah, vamos a hacer primero al hermano. Lo voy a dar por culo. Vamos para allá. Vamos a terminar el rollo familiar. Lo que no sé si antes de unirme a la facción puedo hacer todas estas misiones y dejar solamente el apartado final. Y así solamente nos centramos en saber las misiones de cada facción. Oye, que no he ido por donde. Vale, cinemática.
I know you're here, Calyx. Show yourself so we can end this.
Where is the tactical skill that had the hybrid ready to appoint you one of the chosen? There you stand in the open, ready to be picked off. How vulnerable your feelings have made you.
What brought you here, Calyx? I sent you one message, and you came running?
So, you know about our past? Nordic should have kept our secret. I will not let you spread the story further. I will keep my honor.
That sounds like emotion to me, Calyx. Fear, anger, confusion. Which of those drove your attempt to murder me?
Murder? You failed your mission. The directive is clear. Failure of a mission is punishable by execution. Is that why you really came here, Jax? Are you ready to die?
What did you mean, appoint me to the Chosen?
All Albs the hybrid sees as having Elexitor potential have a biocore chip implanted to maximize their efficiency. They and others he sees the potential in. We have been selected to serve his future, to ensure the future comes to pass. You had been chosen to evolve to the next level. The hybrid had even had you implanted with a chip ready to communicate with you, so he could guide your thoughts.
If I have a chip, then why hasn't the hybrid ordered me back to Zakor? How can I have my free will?
Because you got lucky. Your chip must have been damaged when I attempted to execute you. That is the only explanation.
Convenient that your proof has been destroyed.
Tell me, Jax, do you never see images you can't explain? Visions?
Oh, venga ya.
Yes.
Some of those will be memories. Others are thoughts that spring from your connection to the hybrid. He sees the future, the plans of the free people. All of Magalan and some of those visions will have leaked into your mind through the chip.
I must speak to the hybrid directly. What is the code to his chamber?
Only Elexitors can be told that. You are no Elexitor.
I know the code is something to do with the hybrid's past, but all I know of his past is that the Alps found him, that he showed our leaders the future and took control of our people.
The past is irrelevant. All that counts is the future.
So why does the hybrid hide this? What is it about his past that he wants to stay hidden? You saw his past when you had an audience with him.
What I saw is irrelevant.
The universe, skies stretching to infinity. Does that relate to the code? You said Tarek talked about the old world. Is that a clue? Come on, Calyx. You know there is more to this. I know you wanted answers then. You must still want them.
I serve the directive. The law demands the death of those who learn it illegally.
So I'm right. It is something to do with his past, with what you saw.
The past is irrelevant.
You expect me to believe that you have never wondered about the code? It could be anything. It would be logical for it to be random. It would be efficient to change it, but instead the code remains the same and is rumored to link to his past. Doesn't that sound emotional? Why would he stick with something like that? It has to mean something.
You are allowing your own emotions to cloud your thinking.
Our world is in the hands of the hybrid. We should know what makes him who he is.
The past is irrelevant. All that counts is the future. The hybrid must achieve supremacy.
How long have you known that we are the children of berserkers?
I have always known. You were too young to remember, but I have always remembered the faces of my real parents. They too are irrelevant. We benefited from the fact we were taken from the berserkers.
Something is wrong with the hybrid. Committing yourself to him will only destroy you.
The hybrid is the only way we can survive.
His understanding of evolution and his ability to see the future are the only ways that we can save Magellan. So he says, but what proof is there? And what is it he sees in the future?
The future is for the hybrid to know.
The future can be decided by anyone. We can build a future together instead of killing hundreds at the word of the hybrid.
Your opinion has become clouded by emotion. You no longer see the purity of the hybrid's vision.
When the hybrid is defeated by an outcast, then you will see his flaws. I will ensure that happens.
You have come to me with the emotion and twisted logic of the free people. Listening to you any longer is a waste of time. I will end this here and now. You will not stand against me.
Ah, cabrón, que si soy tu hermano. Me cago en tu muerto, Jack. Come pipa. Me cago en todo. Ah, porra, en serio ya. Tengo que subirme la estadística, me cago en la leche. Tengo que subir la frialdad o algo, tío. ¿Tengo que aumentar mucho más la frialdad o qué?
So, the code is something to do with the hybrid's past. The vision that Calyx saw. Calyx's reaction proves I'm on the right track, and it has something to do with the old world. Perhaps it might mean something to Harley. He knows a lot about old world installations.
Ok.
I have nothing to say to you. I have nothing to say to you. I have nothing
Pero si soy tu hermano, hombre. Un abrazo, que fue solo el colega, que no te he matado.
I have nothing to say to you.
Contigo no tengo nada que decir.
I have nothing to say to you.
Ofendido. Joder, macho. Menudo pringao. El último no sé qué. ¿Qué carajo era, eh? Esto ya me lo he cargado yo, ¿no? Ah. Vale, vale. Primero voy a este, que me entró curiosidad. No sé qué orden tengo que hacer las misiones, gente. Estoy... A prueba ya. Ah, vale, esta es la de compi. Vale. Vamos para allá. Voy con el hermano, tío. No hubo buen rollo, no hubo buen rollo. No hubo rollo ni bueno. Una jodienda. Oye, tú no eres mi padre, ¿no? ¿Este es mi padre? Oye, viejo, que le ha hecho a mi padre. Era este que está oscura. Hago una leche. ¿Pero está aquí? Pues nada, no está mi padre.
Have you seen Warbeck, my father?
I thought he was traveling with you. I don't know where he is now.
No, viejo. ¿Dónde está? Bueno. Me la va a tener que pelar un montón este hombre, pero joder, macho. Empiezo aquí, me voy cargando. Nah, empiezo aquí, me cargo a qué. Vamos a matar peña. Uno está aquí. Me lo cargo con esto, me lo cargo con la rifle. ¿Dónde está el hombre? ¿Estaba aquí? ¿Sí? Vale. Masacre, ¿no? Pues rifle este, lo pillé en una torre de esta gente. Y es la leche, ¿eh? Oye, te subió nivel y no... Todo para mí, gente. Ya está. Todo para mí. O sea, me tengo que cargar estos grupitos, coger experiencia. Con el rifle este, la leche. Tengo aquí atributos. Me voy a poner este, ¿no? ¿Sí? Aunque aquí tenía la de compañero. No, esto ya está. Esto me la pelo un montón. Me voy a poner este de atributos. Y yo los demás en constitución, ¿no? Aplicar. A tener vida, gente.
There's gotta be some action here.
A ver, ¿quién me queda más cerca? Está aquí al lado. Voy arriba. ¿De qué parte? Ni idea. Tiene que estar uno ahí. Vale, creo que se ha dado cuenta, ¿no? Hostia, está asomado. Vale. Joder, para mostrar el enorme y tope guay. A ver, me voy a coger el lanzallamas.
Someone's looking for trouble.
Hostia, contigo no, bicho. Hostia. Hostia, contigo no. Mierda del lanzallamas, como odio el tío de la lanzallamas,
Alps, hiding in Zakor, cowering in bunkers. Coming out and fight, you bastards.
Bueno, vale. Me voy a poner la supervivencia, tío.
Haha, fight.
¿Mata a la chica? Vale. Tengo lo de supervivencia, porque me voy a poner, porque esto va a ser de matar peña todo el rato. O sea que me voy a poner de supervivencia y ya total. Pues, la que he liado aquí. A ver, pájaro también, para mí. Esto va a ser para mí. ¿Qué más me queda aquí? Me carga unos cuantos, o sea que... Y el palo también se ha cargado unos cuantos. Estos son de los que cogí. Ok. Malditos, tío. Culero. Pues son las llamas, lo único que más me da por culo. A ver, ¿dónde está el otro grupo? Ah, está aquí al lado. Está para allá. Ok. Tendrá que estar allá arriba. Paso de este. Aunque me viene bien para que se enfrenten los otros. ¿Dónde está? Tendría que estar por aquí. Comandante tal. Pero no lo veo por aquí. Sí, tiene que estar por ahí. Mira, hay un robo ahí. Ahí tiene que estar. No te pensaba que estoy aquí. ¿Cómo es posible eso? Venga, peleado entre ustedes. ¿Me da, cabrón? Buah, está todo junto. Táncala ahí. Me cago, no te muevas. Eso es. Buah, me voy a hinchar de experiencia que flipa. Ahora ya me los cargo todo tope guay. Y encima con la cantidad de vidilla que me he puesto. Buah, voy a intentar curarme de todas estas misiones de golpe. Ok. Guay. Creo que no me cae ningún cadáver más aquí.
This could be useful.
No sé qué he cogido. Ah, propulsó control bovino. Está por la nave. Ok. Pues no sabía que tenía que cogerlo aquí. Vale, si sigo un poco más para allá me encuentro con otro comando. Vale, voy caminando, ¿no? Sí o no. Por aquí es, ¿no? Hostia. Hay mutantes aquí. No me lo esperaba. Por aquí no veo nada. Para tía.
You'll regret that.
Hostia, que hay un
You'll
gol.
regret that.
Hostia, ahora está lo que me faltaba. Hostia, que me revienta. Pisa. Que se peleen. No me toca las narices.
That's enough of that. That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
Ah, mierda, he jodido la sella.
Crush you.
Hostia, que no, me he quedado sin comida. Ese que me muere. Ok. La masacre que hemos hecho, gente. Bueno, la masacre que me ha hecho a mí también, la que lié aquí. Vamos a buscarnos algo de comer. Vamos a ver. ¿Dónde te las comidas? No. Comida. Asigna. Ah. A ver si hay comida, gente. Me voy a poner las botas aquí con tanta. Cadáveres. ¿Sabes quién le molaría esta? Nuestro colega caníbal de los albos. A ese tío no le hubiese molado. Estos bichos casi... Y aún así se lo cargaron, ¿eh? Bueno, con los llamas. Se lo cargaron. He podido cargarse a este bicho con las llamas. Si no, no creo que no lo hubiese cargado. Que la llama está muy rotillo. O menos para controlar estos bichos, ¿verdad? Y esta arma... Buah, esta arma es la leche. Ok. No me cae nada más aquí. Hostia, me cae el jefe. Hostia. O sea que me he cargado solo lo que está adelante. Hostia, que está... Este no lo vi yo.
Now this is a place we can have some fun.
Aquí nos vamos a divertir. Sí, ya te digo yo que sí. Porque ahora le voy a lanzar un lanzallamas al tontaica que está ahí adentro. Hostia, no le he dado. Vale. Ah, mierda. Con la misma moneda, cabrón. Vale. Ah, no, pues ya está. Esto ya lo había revisado yo. A lo mejor el cofre este, sí, ya lo había revisado todo. Entonces esta gente no estaba antes. Ok. Hay que estar dándome por culo por ahí cerca. A ver, ¿qué más me queda? Esto tengo que está por este lado. Pues me teleporto aquí. Campa allá al frente. Ok. Con esta gente ni me peleo. Joder, macho. ¿Y ese bicho ahí? Está lleno esto otra vez de bichos. Me cago en la leche, no me puede.
Someone's looking for trouble.
Cago en la leche. Esto ya lo limpié yo. A ver, ¿dónde están los tíos que me faltan? Hostia, están allá, ¿no? Están aquellos ahí arriba. Bueno, no lo veo bien. Mira, ¿y si me lo llevo para allá? Para que se enfrente a los tíos estos. Yo creo que se puede. Además, aquí hay pasta. Ok.
You'll regret that.
Vamos, ese me va a dar por saco, ¿no? Me voy por este lado. Quita los soldados.
You'll regret that.
¿A qué? ¿Dónde va? Vale. Vale, no se da cuenta. Muerte silenciosa. Guay. Ah, le está siguiendo un perrete. Anda.
Haha, fight.
Venido para acá. Jajajaja. En cada pelea ahí.
Trouble? You got it.
Oh, tiene escopeta la tía. Con la lock que iba. ¿El bicho dónde va, bicho? Ah, mira, vuelve. Nueva experiencia. Bien, 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 bien. Allí aguanta, ¿eh? Yo lo dejo ahí porque yo creo que mira, el otro bicho... ¡Oh! Se lo cargó el otro bicho. Ole. Me está haciendo una limpieza yo aquí sin el sol mirando. Mierda, otra vez del lanzallamas, como voy del lanzallamas. Vamos a traer más gente. ¿A qué se vale aquí? Bueno, más gente. Que se pelee. Me voy a traer a qué. Hostia, me lo cargué. Bueno, pues no me lo voy a traer. Ah, se lo han cargado todo. Me cago en la leche. Que no mola. ¿Qué me puedo traer? Hostia, a ese. ¿Se vendrá? Hostia. Cabrón, eso no es justo. Me da por culo el del lanzallamas. Muerto el del lanzallamas. Cago en tu muerto. ¡Ey! Que me queda el capitán, ¿no? Hostia, dame tener la llama, cabrón. Ah, mierda. Me cago en la leche. Pero escucho ruido. No, se está peleando estos bichos. ¡Anda! Peleate con el monigote, coño. Me vas a mí liar la parda. Joder, macho. Yo creo que estaba tranquilo ya. Ahí se me llenaron esto de mutantes. Y el robot, como es medio lerdo, pues no viene a por mí. Encima el que viene es el tocho este. Ah, pero es que está medio muerto, ¿no? Ahora, leche. Vete para acá, son negra. Muerto. Y muerto. Hala, dos menos.
Don't leave me hanging again, okay?
Me cago en la leche, cómo me da por saco esta
Right.
peña,
Let's find some trouble.
Al final tanta comida que estoy haciendo no me la voy a poner a consumir ahora. Ahí está. Saqueo, saqueo. 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 Hay también un cadáver de mutante, pero... ¿Qué sé? ¿Aquí dentro he estado yo? No. Sí, no sé, sí. Bueno, aquí hay algo para coger. Pero no hay mucho más. Supongo que sea... Me cargué aquí a uno también. ¿Dónde está el que me cargué aquí? Para que este no me vea. Aquí está. Pues escondite. Vale. El otro estaba al lado. Hasta el otro por la arriba, ¿no? Hostia, cerrado. Ok.
Too easy.
Too easy, too fácil, too fufi. Ok, ahí hay uno que me está mirando mal. Y hay otro que me está mirando mal. Otro con lanzallamas. Oye lo que tiene el lanzallamas, tío. Hostia, que me ha dado.
Enough of that.
Vale. Te aguanta, ¿eh? Joder, macho. Como era el último me dio la experiencia de la misión, tío. Ah, mierda. Esto de ir con armas es la hostia. Está todo limpio. Ok, misiones. Vamos a ponernos de carisma total. Que ya soy nivel mucho. 38, joder. Claro, ahora te todo el rato matando y haciéndole Dios. A ver, las misiones. No se me olvida. Vale. Vale. Hay dos que están en la base, ¿no? Sí. Vamos para allá. Estamos terminando, gente. Bien. Lo que más quiero es poderme comprar la armadura, aunque sea. El arma me la pela. Pero la armadura... ¿Cuánto tengo? Ya, me falta, tío, me falta. A comprarme la armadura. Ah, mierda. Mierda, mierda, mierda. Me voy a acostar a dormir. Vente tú si quieres. Pero ten cuidado que mi mujer está chunga. Querida, ¿está en la casa? Pues, ¿qué va a estar en la casa? No hay... Pero oye, ¿cuándo me dará la llave? Ni idea. Tengo 2 misiones que hacer. Que son aquí. O sea... Hostia, ¿vienes tú también?
Fuck this place. Let's find some action.
Vale, sí, como a esta tía no le mola el rollo este. A ver, ¿con qué tenía que hablar yo? Este no, con este.
This struggle will determine the fate of all the people on Magalan.
Thorold needs your help with this ELEX experiment.
So he thinks he's finally done it, does he? That he can take away the fighting strength of the Albs with one act of magic. You should help him. Tell Thorold I'll be there when he starts the experiment.
Ok. Vamos a guardar el tocho. Ahora estamos en la máquina haciendo preparativos, o sea que tampoco que sea... Tenía que hablar con este hombre, ¿no?
How are you getting on with the Raider?
We're almost there, but only almost.
What else do you need to get the Raider ready?
One of the control jets must have taken a hit when it came down. If we don't fix that, the only thing you'll be flying is circles.
How do we get a new control jet?
Well, only the Albs built this kind of raider. So I guess the only place I can think of would be an Elb maintenance center. That means looking near the Ice Palace in Zakor.
So, not easy to get.
Ah, pues ya lo tengo.
Here, I got the replacement control jet for the Raider.
Well, that's a good piece of work.
Hostia, qué
I'll get
experiencia.
to repairing this right away.
I need that Raider ready. The Albs are gathering strength to attack the free lands. We have to be one step ahead of them.
Well, I almost have the thing done, but... You want to take it to Zakor? Don't forget, half of that crate is mine.
Ah, no tengo frialdad demasiado alta, dice.
What do I have to pay to buy your half?
Ah, so that's how it is. Then this isn't anything but a job to you, huh? Well, if that's the case, then you will have to hand over some crates packed with shards to pay for my work. So, it'll have to be 5,000 shards.
5,000? Right.
You'll get the Raider when I'm ready. But don't forget to pay me first, okay? And one more thing. Let's not pretend that I don't know who you really are, okay? You've done some impressive stuff, so don't turn out to be a shit in the end, will ya? So, when does the Raider have to be ready?
There are a few things to take care of first.
Is there a timescale coming at any point?
Hostia, me voy a callar yo sin pasta.
So this is where we're up to. I still have to figure out what the Separatists will do when we march into Zakor. Thorold the Pilgrim is yet to complete his ELEX experiment. That must be done before we attack. I still need to learn the access code for the Hybrid's chamber. I need that before I attempt to enter the Ice Palace. I still have to find the shards to buy your half of the Raider.
Well, it sounds like there's still something to do. Come back when that's taken care of. I'll make sure that the Raider is prepared. Just make sure you get it done before the whole damn Alb army shows up here. One question. They're saying you're fighting your brother.
So?
So, is this just some big family bust-up? Is there any chance you're gonna turn around and buddy up again? I'm only asking because, you know, this affects the fate of the world and shit.
Alright, so this is where we're up to. I still have to figure out what the Separatists will do when we march into Zakor. Thorold the Pilgrim is yet to complete his ELEX experiment. That must be done before we attack. I still need to learn the access code for the Hybrid's chamber. I need that before I attempt to enter the Ice Palace. I still have to find the shards to buy your half of the raider.
Well, sounds like there's still something to do. Come back when that's taken care of. I'll make sure that the raider is prepared. Just make sure you get it done before the whole damn Alb army shows up here.
I met with my brother Calyx, the Elexitor.
Ah, really? And you beat him, right? Then we should be happy you're not in pieces. I mean, that guy's a maniac, right?
My brother won't trouble us anymore. But this is far from over.
So, this is more than just a family feud. So what's the problem?
The Albs are led by the hybrid. It is him they serve. It is him they pledge their lives to. But I don't know why. I don't know what he is planning for the Albs, or for Magalon. Everything that happens, that has happened for generations, is because of the hybrid. Only he can answer my questions. Only he can end this war.
So, what are you planning?
If I am to get the answers I need, then I have to find a way to get to the hybrid in the Ice Palace. But that means I need to get the code to access his chamber.
Do you know where you can get it?
All that I know is the code has something to do with the hybrid's past, and has something to do with stars, the universe, infinite skies.
Infinite skies. Hey, that's something I've seen before in a couple of places. But where? Where? Yeah, I got it. There's an old industrial complex out to the southwest of Idan where I found some stuff that mentioned that. An old lab there. But, nah, forget it. Why would that have anything to do with the hybrid?
You mean the old world ruins at the foot of the mountain? Where I found the first replacement part for the Raider?
Yeah, that's the place. That's where I saw those words. It could be a coincidence, but... weird, huh? I mean, maybe you can find the answer there.
Perhaps, but there's only one way to find out, and that means going there.
Vale, le tengo que dar pasta a este hombre y la pasta primero me la quiero gastar en mi traje. Ya después, que mira que es que esta mierda de traje no me mola, tío. Me molaba más la anterior. Aunque cubría menos, ¿sabes? También es verdad, pero joder, macho. Vamos allá. Múltiplo pie. Ay, macho. Vamos para allá. Me cachi con la frialdad, tío. Tenía un montón de frialdad y con el L y aún así me sale como que tengo poco.
I bet this place contained some premium salvage at one point.
O sea, ¿por qué tengo que venir aquí? Ah, mierda, está debajo, tío. Pues yo ya estoy aquí dando por culo. Me toca la nariz, ¿Por dónde carajo se bajaba, tío? Y encima esto era súper oscuro. Por aquí mismo, ¿no? No, por aquí no. Me voy a usar la bengala que está en el 9. Y vayamos a ver.
There's gotta be some action here. Someone's looking for
Mierda con el animalito. Encima oscura, tío. Me cago en la ley. Y encima me sale o arriba o abajo, o sea. Y todos estos bichos ya hice yo la limpieza aquí en su momento. ¿Dónde está la muchacha? Vamos para allá.
Here's the place Harley said he found reference to Infinite Skies, an old world complex built to hide something from the outside world. Infinite Skies, a corporation that worked on secret research in the old world. They say the hybrid saw the day the comet struck, that he survived. It must be true. Here he was, holed up and hidden in a device of his own making in order to protect himself from the impact, saved from the fires, but changed by the ELEX. A man become mutant. All that had possessed him while he was a man was the thought of surviving the disaster that was to come. He tried to prepare a select group, those who would be welcomed to the Infinite Skies. A chance to leave the planet, to avoid destruction. But the plan failed. The government failed to listen to him. He had failed to save them. All he wanted to do was survive. So here he hid. Here he survived. But what did he become? ELEX flooding his body. His hunger for it grew. His mind opened. He became more dependent on it. But what was this man? Who was it that became the hybrid that rules Zacor today? Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins. Immortal. Inaccessible. All-powerful. The pinnacle of evolution. Still driven by the need to survive, he began to see the future. He saw the future then. But what of now? Can the hybrid truly see the future? What does he want for himself? Survival? Safety? A future for us? There is only one way to know. I must speak to him. Secured with a password that referred to the name its human form once took. Now I can reach him. His name, Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins. Now I know the code to the hybrid's chamber. I should use it. Perhaps I will finally get the answers I am seeking. Everything okay with us?
Butterflies and honey.
Vale, tenemos la misión hecha. Ok. ¿Qué más? Tenía otra misión por aquí, sí. Hostia. Me ha ido algunos, ¿no? Bueno. Después... El que me quedaba era este de aquí. Creo que era este. Sí, era este. Vámonos, vámonos. Pues macho, con la zona oscura ahí me reventaron todo. Siempre que te veo sentándote, tío. Yo no sé. ¿Me cuadra contigo algo o qué?
I met with Calyx.
And? Did you find what you were looking for?
No, but I now understand my brother's true nature.
Truth. It always brings its own burden.
Kaya will help with the experiment.
She will? And is she ready now?
Why don't you ask yourself?
You're not the only mage, Kaya. I'm certain of my findings. 90% certain. 60 or 70% at worst. But if we pull it off, who's to know we were ever worried? Everything is ready. We can begin immediately.
Vale. Guarda partida. Ya vamos al tramo final. Después lo que intentaré es solamente hacer la parte de las facciones. Las misiones.
You should begin the experiment now.
So be it. Keep your distance. This could be dangerous for anybody close by.
Ya, a mí no calla. Yo creo que era huevo de bichos. De las arañas esas chupas. No, mi novia. Ah, claro, son las otras de dejó el grupo. ¿Pero qué carajo? ¿Me has secuestrado a la piba? Y encima... ¿Quién carajo? Ah, el cabronazo aquí. Es de los mutantes. Vaya por Dios. Bueno, toma por culo el experimento. Vale. Vale. Esto es la parte de la historia, por lo que se ve.
We failed. We were close, but Zarda must have known what we were planning. I can't try again alone. Even if we can find Kaya, it would take weeks to recalibrate everything before attempting that again. We must move to attack the Ice Palace as soon as we can. If they are this intent on stopping us, the hybrid must be close to achieving his plans.
Oye, si me cargo al tío este antes, ya me la sudaría un montón, ¿no? Ya no pasaría nada esto.
What about Kaya?
Kidnapping her has stopped me making any further progress with my plans. But then killing her would also have stopped the transmutation. So why did he kidnap her? Zarda must have seen the same power in Kaya that you did. He must be planning to use that power for himself in some way.
He was interested in her. He asked me to find her. That can't be a coincidence. Where do you think Zardom has taken Kaya?
Zakor. His ambition has always been to take command there. He seeks a chance to rule. So, he'll want to keep an eye on things in the Ice Palace. He will be close to there.
What if Zardom wasn't responsible for your failure? What if something else stopped your transmutation?
His intervention is the only thing that makes sense.
You don't seem certain.
The only other explanation is that ELEX itself was resisting the transformation. But that's not probable.
Not probable or not possible?
Resistance would imply purpose, consciousness. And ELEX is a substance, not an entity. It isn't alive.
Hostia, me está dando un huevo de experiencia.
Kaya thought ELEX could be alive.
What are you talking about?
She said that's what she felt. That ELEX is more than a substance, that it communicated with her. Couldn't that be what went wrong?
What you're saying is impossible. Kaya is able enough when it comes to magic, but she's misinterpreted what she's seen. I've run experiments on ELEX, studied it for years, and I've seen nothing to indicate that what you're saying is true. How could Kaya just stumble on something like this in the time she's had?
Vale, la tía va a ser súper importante comparado con la villa, ¿eh?
What will you do now that the experiments failed?
We must take the fight to the hybrid. It seems an assault on the Ice Palace is the only way to end this war. We will see each other again in Zakor. But we will stand against each other as enemies there. I know you want to protect the hybrid. And I can see no future for Magdalene while that abomination still lives. The hybrid must be killed.
Vale. Me la pela tu problema. ¿Dónde está mi churri? Churri en su sitio, ¿no? Vámonos a liarnos a palo con este y con el hermano. El hermano también estaba allí. Vamos a guardar bien. Puta de prosquito. Después me voy a intentar hacer todo esto, todas estas misiones que no tienen que ver con la facción. Si la puedo hacer.
I cannot believe you survived.
Then recognize the truth. Neither you or the hybrid are infallible.
No. No. The hybrid must still have plans for you. Plans that I am yet to understand.
Then let me come with you. We can face him together.
No. I cannot allow that. Be warned. Come to the Ice Palace, and it will be your death. You had better stay away from it, brother.
Ok. Dice que es aquí.
I knew Zardom must have brought you here.
The feel of this place is terrible. Where are we?
In Zardom's hideout, on the border between Abessa and Zakor.
That explains the disturbance in the ELEX.
Where is he? Where is Zardom?
I don't know. He hasn't been here for a long time.
Well, then he must have got what he wanted. That means he's gone to the Ice Palace.
That bastard paralyzed me and left me here. He must have planned that all along. Why didn't he just kill me?
He must have wanted to use your strength. It must have been part of his plan to regain his place in the Ice Palace. But you must have been too strong for him.
Well, why ever he left me alive, it was a mistake. I won't let him surprise me like that again. Thank you for looking for me.
How are you?
Life is good. I like being here with you.
Follow me.
All right. We'd better hurry up and get out of here. And fast.
Me la llevo ya, porque total, si tengo que después ya buscar la otra. Tendría que ir a hablar con este hombre ahora, ¿no? Sí, mira, aquí lo tengo. Tengo aquí a la muchacha, señora. No sé. Y también tengo que hablar con los proscritos, tengo que... lo de pagarle a aquella mierda no quiero, tío. No quiero pagarle nada. Oye, pero tampoco tengo pasta para comprarme la armadura. Lo haré seguramente fuera de plano, me pondré a matar peña y a coger dinero por todos lados.
The lands of the free people cannot fail.
Hostia, no me va a decir nada, cabrón. ¿Con qué tenía que hablar yo? Bueno.
You should go back to Origin.
Very well.
Vale. Me voy al punto de esto y me cojo a la bicha para hablar con el hermano. Que es el más indicado para eso. Bicha, vente conmigo. Habla con tu hermano, el tonto.
What is the situation here?
Many people have fled into the forests of Edan. More and more Alb separatists are showing up on the road connecting the desert of Tavar and Edan.
Yes, I saw them. But they are just patrolling there. They are interested in their survival, not in fighting the free people.
People run from them because they are still Albs. Even if their goals may have changed, they are still Albs. And we'd better stay low.
Vale, no me dice nada interesante. Vamos a hablar con tu hermano.
Yeah, sure.
Pero seguramente será en el próximo. Nada. Guarda. Ruta de proscrito. Y a darle caña. En la próxima.
Here we go.